Gaming on PCs is more popular now than it's ever been. Parts are getting cheaper, and people are getting smarter. The superior, more powerful platform is bigger than ever. But to find out what kickstarted the PC revolution, we must study the trilogy that accelerated PC growth, and time again proved it to be the superior platform. So get yourself a cup of tea or a beer if that's more your thing, and come along for the ride. There's no denying that id Software dominated the 90s. They started with Wolfenstein 3D, an intuitive but often repetitive shooter which laid the foundation for Doom. Every other shooter was now too slow. Doom was speed. If you weren't quick, you were dead. It was, and still is, unadulterated, pure, primal satisfaction. The Super Nintendo version was pathetic. There was no denying that Doom was at home on the PC. By late 1996, PC users now had access to over 300 MHz Pentium 2 processors. The console users were left behind. This was the beginning of the PC master race. In 1996, id Software released Quake, and it was nothing short of revolutionary. The ultimate way to play Quake was on the PC, with a 3DFX Voodoo rendering stunning visuals. One of these, coupled with a powerful PC and a quality CRT monitor, made for quite an incredible experience. Because like Doom, Quake was a fast-paced game. It's in fact that speed that got people talking about frame rates, because with a 3DFX Voodoo the PC version ran at a solid 60, while the consoles could barely hold 30 FPS. A situation that shows a striking resemblance to that of today. After the wild success of Quake, a sequel was inevitable, and id Software raised the bar with changes to the engine that gave the game better lighting and more detailed models. But don't fear, it still feels like a Quake, but it's more refined. You gotta give it to the guys at id Software. There aren't many games that feel as natural or as satisfying as this. And once again, the PC version with its OpenGL support and Voodoo graphics made both the consoles look absolutely pathetic. But if you are looking for a port of Quake II to play on the couch, look no further than the bonus disc of Quake IV on the Xbox 360. It's a full port, and it's exactly what you've been watching for the last few minutes. Just when you thought Quake couldn't get any better, id Software released Quake III Arena. The entire game is absolutely perfect. The level design, graphics and weapons all help to make the game magical. But what makes Quake III so impressive is how it feels to play. properly piloting a game as quick and twitchy as Quake III requires only the most accurate and speedy control scheme. It requires a PC control scheme. The split-second execution of movement just isn't possible anywhere else, and proof lies in the Dreamcast version, which clearly acknowledges the superior control scheme with support for the console's very own PC kit. id Software have always been the master of LAN games, and Quake III is no exception. Still present at all AMT-based LANs, and it was the go-to title alongside Halo CE when the teacher wasn't looking in high school computer labs. Its ability to run on practically anything made it perfect for the low-powered Lenovo's our school used. Quake III is perfection. Tight controls, smooth graphics, and a high frame rate. It represents all things that make the PC great. Quake's jump into the HD era is very similar to that of Doom. Impressive graphics with a totally foreign style of gameplay. Sure, the graphics are impressive when compared to the original, but for me at least, Quake IV totally missed the point. In an effort to bring Quake into the new era, it lost what made the originals so magical. It doesn't feel anywhere near as quick or satisfying. But whether you love or hate Quake IV, like any in the series, it's best played on the PC. The Xbox 360 version is so terribly optimized, you'll have better luck with a Pentium 4, or in my case, a Pentium D. But time and time again, the Quake series has proved to us that the PC will always be the superior platform when it comes to performance and precise gameplay. So raise your mugs to the gentlemen at id Software for helping to define modern PC gaming, and for cementing the PC as the true master race. Thanks again for watching, and good night.